What's going on? It's your boy Butler. It's the best day of my life. Tomorrow's not promised. Go on, do your little dance while they are still playing your song. Now, tonight, I'm gonna touch on a quick topic, man, and I'm gonna move to my other page. I'm gonna get lives on them. So tonight, I'm gonna be talking about how I received a full pardon and a license to carry a firearm after serving 10 years at ALTO. So the rules, the law is after you have served your time, you must be on the street free of paper, meaning no paperwork, no probation, no parole, no type of community service, no money due, no owing nobody, or not on the state, nothing. Ooh. In the state of Georgia, you go to this site right here. It is called Georgia Pardons and Parole. So you go to this site right here. Once you go to this site, let's see, things have changed just a tad bit. I think now you have to actually download. Oh, no, that's not what we're looking for. Georgia Pardon and Paroles. Let's do Georgia Pardon Paperwork. Paperwork. Restoration of rights. No. Y'all not gonna make me do that. Come on now. There you go. What are the three types of pardons? So, exempted unconditionally from punishment for consequences of their crime. Partial. The person is absolved from only some of the consequences of their actions. Absolute. The pardon is granted without any conditions. So now they have gone and they've changed the rules and regulations in reference to, receiving your pardon in the state of Georgia. But for me, I got locked up in 96 for armed robbery. Yes, you can get a full pardon from the state of Georgia if you have a violent charge that involves a firearm. Yes, that is true. So I received, after coming home in 2006, I was not on parole. I was not on probation. So I downloaded the paperwork from the Georgia Pardons and Parole. Once I downloaded this paperwork, I completed it. In its completion, you have to get 3 letters of recommendation. So I got letters of recommendation from my barber, a school teacher, and a principal. Um, as soon as I got my three, as soon as I got my 3 letters of recommendation, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah,
I had to use the restroom. Are you ready now?
yeah. Give me about 5 minutes. I'm wrapping up on this other page, and then the link's still there.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. So, anyways, after I got my 3 letters of recommendation, I sent it in to the Georgia Pardon of Parole. I waited about 6 months. And after 6 months, after waiting and checking the mailbox with anticipation, because getting a pardon from the state, um, as much as we try to, claim we the biggest, baddest, hardest people on the face of the earth, man, it feel good to have some things, you know, moving in your favor, especially dealing with the state of Georgia, because they don't give a for real, for real. So when my pardon comes back, the decision is made and it's been denied. I want to tell you that it broke my heart, but it really didn't break my heart because I was like, well, it's some paperwork, and they denied my pardon because the date was wrong on one of the letters of recommendation. So when I seen that they would deny it for such a small issue, I was like, well, I just have to get the correct date put on by the person who is, completing this letter for me. So I had them to retype it up and, correct the date. And I sent it back out. I sent it back out. Long story short, they denied it again. They denied my pardon 3 times. I had my pardon denied 3 times in the state of Georgia. Uh, hey man, it ain't nothing but some paperwork as far as I'm concerned. So that final time I submitted it, and they don't just send it back the next week. It always be like a 6-month period. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 2011, I started with my pardon. I didn't get a full pardon until 2013. 2013, I got a full pardon. And then once I got my pardon, the first thing I tried to do was go down to Glenwood Flea Market and try to buy me a firearm because I got a full pardon. I thought it was going to be that sweet. Okay, so just because you get a pardon from the state does not mean that the federal government gives two flying fucks about what you got going on. So when I tried to go in with my pardon in hand, I went to the pawn shop on Glenwood across the street from Little Bird Barbershop and tried to buy me a firearm. They told me to get up out of there. No. As far as the federal government was concerned, it was a no-go. So one of my brothers told me to, at the time I was living in Conyers, Georgia. One of my brothers told me to go down to the courthouse and to file for a license to carry. So I went down there I called first. What they tell you to do is come down with a self-addressed envelope. Come down with a self-addressed envelope. I also had a copy of my pardon from the state. I waited in line, filled out the paperwork. I was expecting to be denied again because that's just how the state of Georgia is. But when I put in my request to have my license to carry, man, 2 weeks later, I was checking the mail. It hadn't slipped my mind. I hadn't forgot, all about it. They didn't send a letter. They didn't send no excuses. The state of Georgia sent me my license to carry. So now here I am, a convicted felon, ex-felon, who has a full pardon, who has been walking on the other side of the law for, at that time, 16, almost 9 years. Almost 9 years. So I immediately went and started buying firearms. It was ridiculous. Uh, I went into the gun store like I had the Ace of Spades, and I was just buying firearms. I was just buying. One thing I did learn about, because when you first get that first firearm, because I had a license to carry, bro, I'm out delivering moonwalks. I got my gun on my hip. It don't matter. I go into the grocery store. I got it on it's unnecessary to just have your gun on your hip at all times. You just like, you begging for attention, and it may not be the attention that you want. So I took a class just on how to clean the firearms, how to take care of them, and just like basic safety. But some of the stuff that some of the things that I picked up just came from naturalistic observation, bro. You don't have to be walking around with your pistol on your side. You asking to be tried to one degree or another. You asking for some nonsense. So long story short, bro, what I did was I simply I got a different holster. I'll tell you. I got a different holster. And so if I have it on me, you won't even know I got it on me, man. It's just to keep the nonsense down. And then I just start informing myself on what the actual law was. Like, when is it okay to shoot somebody? If somebody is breaking into your car or breaking into your house, if they're not stopping you from doing something, just because somebody's stealing your property, bro, that don't mean you can blow their brains out. That's not how that works. If a person has you in a corner and you don't have any other options and you can't get away, then that's a free body. But if you come out from the gas station and somebody is in your vehicle or stealing something that belongs to you, or somebody snatch something out your hand and run in the opposite direction, bro, you cannot shoot that person, not legally. Maybe if some other circumstances are involved, then maybe. But you can't just fire off and shoot somebody and you can't just fire off and shoot somebody just because they are breaking the law against you. That's not how that works. You have to be in a place where you have no other options. And then legally, you can take. So with that being said, when I'm at the gas station, it don't matter where I'm at, bro. I think about certain things. Like, I can barely get my coffee and pay attention to what's going on. So I don't want to be having my gun sticking on my side, and lo and behold, I'm reaching for my coffee and a group of guys come in and I ain't on my swivel and somebody snap. I just seen a guy online who just got his firearm snatched. And I think that they shot him with his firearm, bro. So in Atlanta, everybody got a pistol. Everybody got a pistol in Atlanta. It's just how it is. So you going in there with a pistol on your hip, bro. You're not special. It don't mean nothing to nobody. You're not scaring nobody. The only thing you're doing is possibly making yourself a target. And in my mind, I see certain things. I was like, bro, this dude slipping. I'm walking in the store. I see a dude who got a pistol, but his pants hanging off his ass. He ain't even got it's just a dangerous environment. So even when I'm on my motorcycle, was the process hard for you to get your rights restored? I just explained that, Mr. Miller. Mr. Miller gonna be on the other page too in about 5 minutes, man. But it was kind of hard. But when you start thinking about either you're gonna have this firearm with the paperwork or you're gonna have this firearm without the paperwork, you might as well go ahead and have the paperwork. It just makes more sense that way. So again, if I'm on my motorcycle, sometimes depending on where I'm riding to, I might have it on my hip. If I'm about to be on the freeway and I don't know, it just depends on what the situation is. But if I'm gonna be around a whole bunch of people, I got it on me. But I don't necessarily show it, bro. It just don't make no sense to show it. I don't understand the purpose of showing people you got a firearm. This is the state of Georgia, bro. Like I said, everybody got a firearm. Everybody. It's safe to assume that everybody got a firearm, but don't trick yourself off the street and off the face of this earth thinking that you got one, then you good to go. So this is what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm about to go to my other page and I'm gonna send you this. I'm about to go live with my brother, Day of My Life, and we're gonna be talking about a bunch of stuff over there, man. I'm about to go to that page right there. Best day of my life, man. If you can, tune in. If not, I understand. I'm gonna be back tomorrow with a longer live. I'm gonna get back on the rest of tonight is Monday. I'm gonna go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I am going to go live on this page. I don't care what's going on. I'm gonna have my coffee and I'm gonna have one of these weird t-shirts on, and we're gonna get it rocking. For now, I appreciate you, and I'm out.